Hey everybody, I'm Chanel Herlin and you're watching the New Music Buzz. Award season is finally underway and right now we are here at the Beverly Hilton for the 74th Annual Golden Globe Awards. This is the first official event to kick off the award season with many award shows to follow. On today's show we are here at the NBC After Party, we have some Buzz News and we talk to world beatbox champion Butterscotch. So for the first time this year, roll that intro. Is an amazing movie about the story of three unsung heroes from the space race. These African-American women who work behind the scenes at NASA did work which could mean the difference between a fiery tragedy and a successful splashdown. During its opening weekend, it did very well at the box office. But the movie's critical accolades and historical background was overshadowed this week with some current controversy from one of the film's featured artists on the Burrell-produced track, Kim Burrell, who during one of her church sermons was recorded preaching some disturbing dialogue about people in the gay community.
Anybody in this room who's dealing with the homosexual spirit, beg God to free you. You claim women, 2017, you'll die from it. You claim women in God's house in 2017, you'll die from it. Preach! Y'all came to hear about cars? I came to tell you about sin. Come on! That sin nature, I'll get down over the other one, but that perverted homosexual spirit is a spirit of delusion and confusion, and it has deceived many men and women. And it's caused a stain on the body of Christ. And those homosexual spirits have been angry, and they come up against it. You gotta love everybody. Spit out the serpent. Come on. You cannot give instruction to God holiness with that much perversion. You as a man will open your mouth and take a man's penis in your face. You are perverted. And you cannot tell me what thus saith the Lord. You're perverted.
The strong words and the message behind them has got her in some hot water. Burrell was slated to appear on Ellen and was pulled from the show's lineup due to her statements. Burrell and Ellen briefly talked about the incident on her show.
We have to talk about this before we go. You were supposed to do a different song, and you were supposed to perform it with a singer that I didn't know her. Her name is Kim Burrell, and she made a statement. She was doing a Facebook Live, and she said some very not nice things about homosexuals. So I didn't feel like that was good of me to have her on the show, to give her a platform after she's saying things about me. So I'm going to let you talk about it for a minute.
Well, there's no space, there's no room for any kind of prejudice in 2017 or moving on. Like, there's no room. She's a fantastic singer. She's, and I love her, just like I love everybody else. And we all got to get used to that. We got to get used to, we all have to get used to everyone's differences and understand that this is a big, gigantic, beautiful, colorful world. And it only works with inclusion and empathy. It only works that way.
Shortly after the show, Burrell was let go from her radio show, and then on Friday it was announced that BMI had dropped her from their roster. No one knows what other fallout from the recent events will be directed to Kim Burrell, but she does have her supporters, in which pastor, gospel singer, and current virus star Shirley Caesar made a statement that has more controversy in itself. So in response to this story, I feel like love is love and we should just be more tolerant of each other, right? But this story is still developing, so don't forget to check us out online, www.thenewmusicbuzz.com, and we'll be back with more New Music Buzz after these messages. starting to arrive here on the red carpet. Like I said in the intro, we are here at the NBC Universal official after party, and we're going to see if we can speak to some of the cast members from Loving and some of the award attendees. So let's check that out right after these messages.
What you lean like? My lean like this, my lean like this. Just copped it off the lot. Still got the paper plate. Yeah, I'm getting money. I move, I get it state to state. What you lean like? What you lean like? My lean like this, my lean like this. 100 on my neck, 50 for my wrist. Bank account crazy, pockets looking dumb too. What you lean like? My lean like this, my lean like this. Just copped it off the lot.
Hello.
Chanel for the New Music Buzz. Nice to meet
How you doing? Joel from Burrell, New South Wales.
Oh, you could say from Loving.
From Loving.
There we go. So I have to congratulate you. This film is incredible. And how much does it mean to you to have this message shown to the rest of the world?
Oh, look, it's incredibly important. It's incredibly important to us. I mean, you know, we're here being part of a bunch of films that I think are excellent, celebrated. You know, we feel very honored to be here. I think what Jeff Nichols made, a movie that Ruth and I are honored to be a part of a true story of two incredible people. I'm very proud to be here representing that.
Yeah. And when you found out that Loving was nominated and yourself, what went through your mind?
I hope somebody else dresses me. It just makes you feel excited. It really does. You know, when you make a movie that you really care about, you start to feel like a family. And when you feel like a family, when Ruth is nominated or I'm nominated, it feels like we're all nominated together. We're all being recognized together. So I think we all felt excited for the film at large, and that it means that maybe the awareness of the film is risen in the minds of other people, because you know it's free publicity.
How are you?
You doing fine? How you doing?
We'll start nice and clean and with the polite way, right?
Hey, you making me blush.
Tell me, how did you enjoy the show tonight?
It was amazing. I'm very excited about my friends over at Atlanta and Donald Glover and Lakeith Stanfield. And this was a dope award show. And Steve Carell was hilarious. That was a weird, hilarious story about his parents getting divorced. It was dope.
I'm quite sad. Bambi was brought into that. It was quite hard.
They probably is going to host next year. To be honest with you, I think they just put their bid in.
That'll be a goodie. What did you think of Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy was a great host. Jimmy's always fun. He's one of the talk shows a lot of us like to do, and he's a fun guy. Man. I love Jimmy Fallon.
Awesome. How was it hosting your Golden Globes tonight? Were you just in awe of everything that was happening?
It's so much fun. It's as live as they say it is, obviously from the prompter going out. But it's it's great, and everyone's happy and they're in a good mood, and when you look in the audience, everyone's just laughing, and it's really. I hopefully they can capture it on TV. I'm not sure if they can, but in the room, it's just buzzing and just fun and goofing off, and we're very lucky to have these jobs.
Yes, and I just need to know, do I do this right? Ow.
You do it really well.
Thank you. So, being on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, how do you keep a straight face during takes?
I've gotten asked that question quite a bit, and it really is my theater background, because doing theater, you can't crack up in the middle of a show. People are looking at everything you're doing. So you're literally in the spotlight. So I think that training has helped me a lot on Brooklyn, because it's really hard not to laugh when Andy Samberg is in your face.
Well, that's what I find so amazing, because if I was on set with them, I think I'd be laughing 24/7.
It's really hard. It's really hard, girl. It's you have to go sort of soft focus and zen out a little bit and try to just let yourself sort of slide into the thing. Yeah, it's hard.
And also because it's comedy, I'm sure a lot of the bits are also improv, so you don't know what he's going to say, if it's going to be funny or what the next take's going to be like.
I have bitten the inside of my cheek many a time.
did you think of the show tonight? Kylie, what did you think of the show? So, as you just saw, Kendall and Kylie were really talkative, and I guess they just loved the show. They were speechless. Congratulations on a successful Hairspray. Have you had time to just relax and take it all in after the big show?
No, not really. As soon as we finished the show, we went to break, and then I came back and I started rehearsals for a play, and I have a movie coming out, so haven't had a minute.
And how did you enjoy the show tonight?
It was wonderful. Meryl almost made me cry, so.
All of us.
Yeah.
I have to say congratulations on such a successful show.
Thank you so
I love your character, and I need to know, as a security guard now in real life, have you ever shoplifted before?
Oh my gosh, there was a time where I did steal, and I know this is scandalous. I stole a few penny candies, and I was a little child at the time, and my mother tried to shame me into going back to the store to apologize, and I was like, there's no proof. And that log,
in your tummy.
It was in my stomach, and I was like, unless you want to pump my stomach, I got away. It was the perfect crime, but I still feel bad about it. I still repent about it every Christmas, you know?
Okay, maybe that's why you've got this character right now.
Absolutely. I'm paying for my sins. It's karma, you know?
And tell me, do you have a favorite big box store where you like to buy in bulk?
Target. I go in for light bulbs. I leave with $300 of God knows what. You know what I mean? Star Wars socks. I got them. New frying pan. Sure. Why not? I love it so much.
And talking about tonight, the Golden Globes, do you have a favorite moment from the show?
Well, I mean, Ryan Reynolds kissing Andrew Garfield. I mean, there's going to be so much fan fiction written about this, and I can't wait to read it. You know what I mean? I love it. All the Canadians, I'm so excited for. I was so excited for Ryan Gosling to win. I thought he was great in La La Land, and yeah, just it's such an exciting time. I hope there's more male-on-male kissing at the after party.
Well, what's your party plan, speaking of the after party?
My party plan is the usual thing I like to do, which is like find a dark corner and then just watch and squeal as all the exciting people walk by. There's also a sushi bar in there, so gonna get some sushi and just do a little bit of people watching, you know what I mean?
People watching, that's my favorite pastime.
Yeah, right?
Hi Ali, I'm Chanel for the New Music Buzz.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Tell me, how did you guys enjoy the show this evening?
We thought it was awesome. We watched it from the NBC viewing party. It was amazing. We got to meet some of the actors and actresses before the show, which was just a dream come true. It was really cool.
Amazing. And since the Olympics, have you had a chance to just relax and take it all in and really reflect on everything that's happened?
I haven't had a chance to have it sink in yet, just because there's been so many amazing opportunities. I literally met Blake Lively a couple of hours ago, and I'm just dying because I always say I wanted to meet her, so I'm very excited. And I met Natalie Portman, and there's just been so many incredible people. Who did you meet that you thought was really cool?
Well, I'm just focused on having her relax a little bit more since the Olympics, so we're just going to enjoy the next 2 days out here in LA and have some fun date nights and, like I said, relax.
And what's your party plan for tonight?
We're gonna bounce around.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going. We're all together as a group, so we're just gonna see what happens. I don't really know.
So I've come onto the red carpet, Golden Globes. Behind me are all the fans.
I'm Joel Edgerton, and you have just been buzzed.
We'll be back with more New Music Buzz after these messages.
Need fast cash? Go to cityloan.com or call 877-553-9071 to borrow $3,000 or more with the equity in your payoff vehicle. Your car is your credit. With City Loan, over 99% of City Loan customers are in good standing every month. So call 877-553-9071 now, and if you sign up for a loan, you're gonna receive a free gift card. Don't forget to mention promo code TVAD to receive your gift card, and also don't forget to follow City Loan and Facebook at City Loan Community, and follow us on Twitter at City Loan. Now back to the New Music Buzz.
Next up, we have world beatbox champion and recording artist Butterscotch, whose unique sound will have you taking notice. Let's check out this week's segment of The Bubble.
What's up? This is Butterscotch, and you're watching the Bubble. Bubble.
Grow up in a healthy habitat. Didn't know what I was, didn't know what I wanted to be. All I know is that I couldn't see. Stevie made me wonder, was it better to be blind? Would that be easier to find? It in a life for me to shine. To see the sound was too high to see that ribbon in the sky. Too much fight in the home, that the thoughts in the dome. Suicide dreams will wake me alone. Looking for a different world, take me home somewhere unknown and on my own. Without all the stress, this pain in my chest, getting hard to breathe. Can't see what I see. I'm trapped in a system and the hate's what's different. Anyone with a vision, they don't fucking listen. I'm trying to live. Can't you see what you hate? That's the me. I'm trying to live, let me be free.
It's funny because when you're younger, you always search for the perfect stage name or your rapper name, or, you know, in my case, beatboxing name. But I wrote this crazy song, this crazy punk song in chemistry class back in high school called Butterscotch. And just the chorus was just butterscotch, butterscotch, butterscotch. And the kids at school just started calling me Butterscotch, and it just stuck. Music has always been a big part of my life. My mom's a piano teacher, and I'm the youngest of 5 kids. So we all grew up playing piano, classical piano, and at least one other instrument. So I played saxophone, flute, and messed around with all my siblings' instruments just laying around in the house. So it was always a part of my life, but sports was always my number one focus. But when I hurt my knee, that's when I started to go to a performing arts school, started writing songs, started singing more. And then towards the end, I met an awesome beatboxer, and he taught me the very basics. And then I just started combining it with everything I do and started going to beatbox competitions. I was the first female beatboxing world champion back in 2005 and West Coast beatbox champion. So, yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
It's none of your business if I slept with a woman or a man. Frankly, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm a freak, what I do in the sheets doesn't concern you. I don't understand why you care so much. Why do you people stare so much? Why you point and glare so much? Like you're the one living your life. Living your life. Yeah. Like you're the one to judge in your messed up life. You can't get it up, push people down like you wear a crown. The king is dead, my time is now. I'ma walk around like I own this shit. Never make it, gonna make it. I'm trying to live. Can't you see what shades destiny? I'm trying to live. Let me be free.
I wrote Accept Who I Am a couple years ago, and it was actually triggered by an event in Europe that in Amsterdam or in the Netherlands, they still do blackface for Black Pete, that whole event during the holidays, and they don't. The people who put it on don't realize how much that this affects people of color and other people. Like it's just. So I started just kind of going through my journey and what has affected me and my past. And I was a teenager dealing with depression. I was very suicidal, and through art, that gave me the power to love myself and love what I created. And also, I've always wanted to make some kind of difference, make some kind of change in the world. And through spreading my message, I can help other people who, are afraid, to either come out in their communities or to, be proud of their brown skin, or any color of skin. Just the fact that we have hate is just so stupid. Like, it doesn't make sense to be racist. I don't get it. So I want to spread as much positivity that I can, and I believe through telling my story, I can do that.
All we need is love.
My music is a mix of jazz, hip hop, R&B, a twist of alternative. I think since we're kind of moving away from labels and being pigeonholed so much, and I think it's great because there's so many things out there, so much music that you can't really categorize. And so I think I'm in the uncategorizer role. No. I'm doing stuff with music. Ever since I've been young, I've always wanted to make some kind of difference. And now that I do have, I'm getting more and more of a following, then it's important that people see me also doing these types of events. Because, some people talk a lot, but they don't put any action behind it. And, a lot of crazy events have been happening lately, or even with the presidential election, but I didn't see a lot of artists even promoting, even just voting in your community. I get it, like our presidential candidates weren't that great, but even voting within your community, making that kind of difference, or going to schools, or donating money, but not just money, but time, because I think time is more valuable. And I always want to give back. I'm super excited about 2017. I believe this year is about connecting all the dots. Last year was the year of networking. I did a lot of conferences, have a lot of friends that are literally changing the world, feeding the homeless, but making just like these incredible apps that can actually, feed people once you buy something, like at Starbucks, that money goes to buy food for someone else. And also people who, are just doing a lot of good. And I want to be a part of that movement. And also I've been working with Avid, Pro Tools, that company, and they connected me with some awesome producers. And I'm just going to start working on new projects and just doing what I do best. On Instagram, you can find me at Butterscotch Music. My music is Butterscotch, butterscotchmusic.com, and Twitter is the Butterscotch, and Snapchat I am Butterscotch. What's up? My name is Butterscotch, and you have just been buzzed. Peace.
I'm trying to live, can't you see what you hate? That's the me, and I'm trying to live, let me be free. It's none of your business if I slept with a woman or a man, frankly, I don't give a damn what you think, I'm a freak, what I do in the sheets doesn't concern you, I don't understand why you care so much, why do you people stare so much, why you putting glares so much, like you're...
After a few years of working in the entertainment industry in Cape Town, South Africa, I decided it was time to make my dreams a reality and move to Hollywood. It was the scariest thing I have ever done. After a few months of trying to find my place in this new environment, hundreds of miles away from home, I am finally in my element. Working as a TV host, I get to interview the coolest people, be on the red carpet, and get to attend amazing events. Don't ever let go of your dreams. special thanks to the staff at NBC and the Golden Globes and to Butterscotch. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, double tap on Instagram, and follow us on Twitter, all at The New Music Buzz. I'm Chanel Herlin. Have a lekker day. Hi, I'm Chanel for The New Music Buzz.
Hi, I'm Ogie.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Are we good? So tell me, the story of loving is so beautiful and not many people actually know about it. How important was it for you to get this message out into the world?
It was very important. I work with Colin Firth. I'm one of the associate producers at Rain Dog Films. So when Colin brought the film to our company to make it about 5 years ago, I was actually quite embarrassed that I hadn't heard about the story, because not only is it a story about like African American history, it's an American story, and they literally changed the face of marriage in America. So the moment that I researched the film and learned more about it, the more I was willing to champion the film. So, and then once I got to meet Peggy and learn the story, I was just more on board to give it a platform.
The New Music Buzz is brought to you by Monster Products, pure Monster quality with Monster sound, and City Loan. Get cash for your car today. And Rockwell Watch's innovative design. For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com.
Peace out.